Hi there, I'm Peggy McColl, and I want to welcome you back. This special session is designed to help you understand how to get out of your own way and how you got your own way in the first place. You see, more than 43 years ago, I met a wonderful human being by the name of Bob Proctor, and I was invited to a seminar. In this particular seminar, I heard Bob Proctor say a number of things. And one of the things that he said was a quote by Vernon Howard. And he said, you cannot escape from a prison unless you know you're in one. And so when I think about the prisons of our own making, the prisons that we've created within ourselves, this is how we get in our own way. And I was certainly in my own way back when. But what I'm here to do now, while I'm here on this earthly plane, is to help you get out of your own way. And why would you even want to do that? You'd want to do that because you want to live an amazing life. You want to live the life that you're destined to live. And you get to choose what that is. Now, you may or may not believe it, but perhaps after I explain how you got your own way in the first place and how to get out of your own way, and I'm going to do it in such a way that it's going to be so simplistic that you're going to know how to apply it. You see, no amount of watching videos, listening to audios, reading books is going to get you anywhere unless and until you understand it and apply it. That's why I'm here. I want to show you how to understand it and how to apply it. Because when you have that understanding, then you can do something about it. I remember years ago, even after I'd been studying personal development, I was still in my own way. I recall a conversation that I had with Bob Proctor, and I was looking to purchase a home, and I didn't have the money to buy the home at that time. And he said, Peggy, if you want the house, get the house. You are the only one standing in your way. And he was absolutely right. And I knew it. I'd forgotten it. But it was like a floodgate that opened. And from then on, I've been buying dream home after dream property and vacation homes. And it is amazing how your life will transform when you apply what I'm talking about. So how to get out of your own way. First, understand how you got in your own way in the first place. You see, you're programmed. You're a programmed being. As a child, you received information. And what happened from that, from taking in things through your senses, through your hearing, through what you're seeing, you developed your own belief system. You see, you're already programmed. It's deep within you. Now, if you've studied any of Bob Proctor's materials or Dr. Joseph Murphy, you'll understand that you have a conscious mind and you have a subconscious mind. Neville Goddard talks about that as well. You see, your conscious mind is your thinking mind. You're using your conscious mind right now. Your conscious mind will allow you to either accept these ideas or reject these ideas. But your subconscious mind is so much more powerful, perhaps 1,000,000 times more powerful than your conscious mind, because it is within your subconscious mind where your beliefs are housed. Now, how did they get there in the first place? You see, you think about a computer that's programmed or a software package that's programmed. It's because it was set up that way in the first place. So when you want to change it, you've got to do something to change it. So the programming is already there through the years and years and years and years, and depending on how old you are, of thinking the same thoughts, doing the same things, feeling the same things. And this is from accepting, whether you're consciously aware that you accepted these ideas or not consciously aware that you accepted these ideas from a very young age. But it doesn't matter how old you are now. It doesn't matter where you live in the world. It doesn't matter how much you have or don't have. Doesn't matter if you've accomplished something or haven't accomplished something. If you're here and you're watching this video, there probably is a desire within you to make a positive change in your life. I had the desire. I was completely dissatisfied. Now, dissatisfaction can stimulate growth. Doesn't always, but it certainly can stimulate growth. So I want to show you how you can change your life. And I want to show you just how simple it can be. Now, a lot of people say it's not easy. Now, I wrote a book called Darn Easy with my good friend, Brian Proctor. But I believe this: if you think it's easy, you think it's hard, you're right. But the truth is, because you're already programmed, there's going to be some discipline required in order for you to change your programming. You see, what happens is your paradigms, which are your set of belief systems that are already contained within your subconscious mind, and they are controlling everything about you. They're controlling what you're thinking, they're controlling what you're saying, they're controlling what you're doing. And so even when you hear a great idea or you think a great idea, you may stop listening or not accept it because your belief is telling you it can't be done. But I want you to push aside any of those old beliefs, any of those paradigms that may be blocking you. Just set it aside for a moment. Suspend any disbelief, because I'm living proof that you can absolutely change your way of thinking. You can change your beliefs, you can change your subconscious mind, and it will change your world. And it'll change it for the better. It'll also change it for the worse. So you got to be aware of what you are giving your attention to. Now, a lot of people think that success is reserved for others. That's simply a false belief. When I said earlier, it doesn't matter how old you are, it doesn't matter where you live, doesn't matter what you've done or haven't done, doesn't matter what you've accomplished, doesn't matter your education. What some people would do is just reject that. They think, oh no, not possible. They think it's not possible for them. And the reason why they're thinking it's not possible for them is because of a belief system. And it's a false belief. Any belief that's stopping you or blocking you from experiencing what you desire is simply a false belief. You've got to recognize it for what it is. But I want to show you how to replace that belief, how you can actually replace it with a belief that's only going to support you in creating the life that you would absolutely love. So your beliefs right now are determining how you see the world. They're determining also how you view other people's success, how you feel about yourself and your success, how much money you earn or aren't earning, how you live or the way you live, what you will or will not accomplish. And if you're looking at the image on the slide that I've chosen here, we're looking at a couple people who have false beliefs, and a lot of them. You see, earlier I said that your subconscious mind is significantly more powerful than your conscious mind. And so a lot of people, many people, and we know that by when we look at results, many people have messed up false beliefs that are within them that have been holding them back from earning the kind of money that they love, holding them back from experiencing relationship in a way that they would love to experience those relationships, from living the way they'd love to live, from living in their dream homes or not. So just understand that's who you are and why you are the way you are. So it's good to have that understanding, but let's not harbor that. Let's not invest significant amount of time there. Let's go to a newer level of understanding. Let's understand that when we put garbage in, when we continue to think the same old way, when we continue to feel the same old way, when we continue to allow these paradigms or these beliefs to stop us, we're going to continue to get the old results. Some people wake up and they go, it's the same old thing, same old, same old. Why is that? Because they continue to think the same way. They continue to feel the same way. So in order to create something different, you've got to create a new mindset to produce new results. And I'm going to tell you how to do that now. All right. So how do you get out of your own way? How do you actually change these beliefs and these paradigms so that you are creating based on what you would love? Let's get into that now. Well, you're going to reprogram your subconscious mind. And I want you to know this, it is a lot easier than you think. A heck of a lot easier than you think. But when you commit, and why wouldn't you commit, right? Of course you want a better life. Of course you want to be living your dream life. Of course you want to experience the things that you desire. When you commit, understand that it's going to take some time. All right. It took time to program your mind to be the way it is right now. So it's going to take some time to change it. All right. So I just wanted to put that in there so that you understand it's going to take some time. I remember back 43 years ago when I started studying these materials and applying these materials, I was starting to see some good results. I was starting to feel differently. But the old paradigms would just pop up their head every once in a while, and I'd start to entertain doubt, and I'd feel myself draw back, and then I'd start to think this stuff doesn't work. But that wasn't it at all. I just hadn't been continually applying what I was learning. I was allowing the old paradigms to come back. The awareness wasn't there to recognize when these old paradigms were rearing their ugly heads, so I could just replace them with new paradigms. But now, after 43 years of studying and after almost 30 years of teaching this and being in business for myself, I know what works. And this is what works. So what you do is you decide what you would love. I want you to really think about, what would you love? What would you love to have, do, be, experience in your life? Really think about it. Grab some paper, and you can stop this video. Grab some paper and put your pen to work. Start to write down anything that comes to your mind. Do not allow your programming to stop you, because here's what will happen. You'll start to think, I like the idea of owning a dream home, or I'd love to triple my income or 10 times my income. What happens is this: your paradigms are going to start to rear their head, and they'll say, well, wait a minute, you've never done that before. You can't do that doing what you're doing now, or that's not possible. You're not educated. That's false beliefs. Those are going to hold you back. So don't think from those places. Remember I said earlier, I said suspend disbelief. Do that with your goals too, when you're thinking about what you would love. So invest the time to think about what you would love. Then determine, what do I need to believe in order to have that? What do I need to believe? You see, many years ago, I went through relationship after relationship after relationship. I started to realize there's a pattern here. There's something that's consistent in every single one of these relationship breakups. And it was a belief that I had deeply rooted from childhood that I wasn't worthy of love. As long as you have a belief you're not worthy of love, you might attract the relationships, but you won't sustain them. They won't grow. You'll sabotage them. That's exactly what I did. So when I decided I would love to have a loving relationship, I determined what I needed to believe is that I was worthy of it, that I am a loving being, that I'm giving love and receiving love. Then you have to clarify the feelings, because feelings are really, really important when it comes to attraction. All right. So you want to clarify, what are the feelings that you're going to have when you have whatever it is that you want in your life. So let's look at it this way. I've created this chart for you. You could do the same thing just with a sheet of paper or with a journal. Write down on the left side, what would I love? Then in the middle, what do I need to believe in order to have that? And then how does it feel? Take the time to do this. It's fun and it's rewarding. It's going to reward you by investing the time and the energy to do it. This is taking goal setting a step further. All right. Simple, right? So I'm really laying this out for you in such a simplistic way that you can apply it now. So do this as well. Here's some examples. Let's say what you would love is to earn an annual income, easily earn an annual income of whatever that is. You can decide, set any amount of money. Napoleon Hill said this. He said, remember, no more effort is required to aim high in life, to demand prosperity, than it is to accept misery and poverty. Think about those three words, no more effort. You see, you're manifesting. You're manifesting right now. You're involved in effort that's manifesting. You may not be consciously aware of it. You might be now, or you might be consciously aware of it. But whatever you choose as far as what your income will be is based on your belief system. So get out of your own way and think about, what would I really love to be earning? And just select that amount, any amount. And I'm going to tell you this, when you choose that amount, it will feel uncomfortable. Just understand discomfort is part of the process. I'm asking you to answer, what would you love? That's what I want you to connect to. So let's say it pops in your mind, I'd love to earn $10 million a year. You've never earned anywhere near that amount before. That's okay. No more effort is required. No more effort. The same energy for you to earn $10,000 a year is the same energy for you to earn $10 million a year. Now, you may not even be accepting that as an idea. Why would you not accept that? Your beliefs. But I said to suspend disbelief, remember? It's true. Absolutely true. Just think about what you would love. Absolutely. What would you love? And then get clear on what do I need to believe in order to have this? This is your own belief system. We're all unique. We all have our own programming. I want you to connect to what you need to believe. And then how does it feel now that you're earning that kind of money? You want to connect to what that feels like in your heart, knowing that you have, or you're doing, or you've accomplished, or you're earning whatever it is that you want. Really important part, these 3 parts, get clarity on that. Invest the time to do it. And to take it even further, to reprogram your subconscious mind, I suggest that you create a Power Life script. What's a Power Life script? It is a detailed description in the present tense. It's written in the present tense as if you're already living that amazing life. So you write it out like, I am so happy and so grateful now that I'm easily earning it. I'm living in my dream home, but you describe it in a way so that you feel it as you're listening to it, and even put the emotion into it. Say it with emotion as you're recording it. And if you don't know enough about how to create a Power Life script, go to powerlifescript.com. I have a program. I'll teach you more detail. I've even created building blocks of scripts that you can use. You want to have it easy for you? But here's what I want you to know and understand about the Power Life script. This is the single most powerful tool that I've ever created and used to change my results. So if you want to change your results, I suggest that you create your Power Life script today and start listening to it immediately. Now, I also have a quick start guide, study guide that you can find right on the front page of PeggyMcColl.com. I suggest you go there. You can download that. It's free. But if you're a serious student and you've decided it's time to make some positive change in your life, it's time to get out of your own way. It's time that you started to really live the amazing life that you were destined to live. Because I want you to know something, and I want you to feel this in your heart. Your success is absolutely guaranteed. And if you're not experiencing it, it's only because you've been in your own way. Now, what I would love for you to do is like this video and share this video with others. I'm here to serve. I am put on this planet to help make a positive and beneficial contribution to others. And I'd love for you to help me do that. So share the video, share it with others, study it with someone else. But more importantly, apply it. Apply it so that you get the results that you want in your life.